Eventually, just about every one of you will retire. At that point, you will need to consider where to make your home. Unlike Europe, the United States is a vast country where moving from one state to another is as easy as packing your bags, getting in your car, and moving wherever your heart desires. Lucky us. But choose carefully, because moving to the wrong state can cost you dearly, not only in terms of higher taxes and cost of living, but also in terms of quality of life, healthcare, entertainment, and education. You're going to find lots of lists in magazines and the internet that don't quite agree on the best and worst places. I have done the research for you by consolidating information from a variety of places, and I'm going to try to make it simple by showing you what the consensus is for the 5 worst states that you should avoid retiring in and the 5 best states that you should consider to spend your retirement years. So let's look at those lists right now. First, here's a list of the worst states: New Jersey, Maryland, New York, West Virginia, and Connecticut. These states seem to be a consensus on many lists, but what is it that makes these states so bad for retirement? New Jersey has the worst combination of not only being among the top 6 most expensive states. For example, it has the highest property taxes in the US at 2.4% versus an average of 1.2% for the rest of the country, but they also have one of the highest costs of healthcare and below average quality of life. Retirees in Maryland have the 2nd highest household income, but high taxes and cost of living will exhaust that pretty quickly. It's 17% higher than average to live in this state. They don't tax Social Security, but IRAs are taxable, and they tax estates and inheritances, so it's miserable for your heirs. New York is one of the most expensive states to live in, with one of the highest poverty rates among retirees at over 11%. The state has high property tax and sales tax as well. And if that's not bad enough, healthcare is also expensive. West Virginia has better than average affordability, but its healthcare is one of the 2 worst in the nation, and quality of life is in the bottom 10. And the state is not tax friendly either. They tax Social Security income beyond the first $8,000, whereas this income is fully exempt in some states. So there are better options. Connecticut has the dubious distinction of being the least tax-friendly state in the country. Real estate taxes are the 2nd highest, retirement income is fully taxed with no exemptions, and this is on top of one of the highest cost of living states, being 24% higher than average. Healthcare costs are also among the highest in the country. So what are the best states to live in? Let's look at the 5 best states: South Dakota, New Hampshire, Florida, Idaho, and Utah. South Dakota is most famously known as the state that has Mount Rushmore. Besides that attraction, though, it's also highly affordable with no state income tax and very low cost of living and low healthcare costs. There is 0 taxes on retiree income, and there is no inheritance tax. There are plenty of outdoor activity options too, like hiking, hunting, and fishing. Retirees in this state are among the most enthusiastic about the state, where they cite social and community as being very attractive. The main drawback in moving to the state is the bitterly cold winter weather. New Hampshire is among the 10 tax-friendliest states. They do not impose income on most forms of income, which means they don't tax Social Security or retirement income. Your income from 401ks and IRAs is also exempt from taxes. They do not have any sales tax either. So that's a rare combination of no income tax as well as no sales tax. They do tax dividends and interest income on taxable accounts. So if that's a big part of your portfolio, then you probably don't want to move here. The state of their retirees' health is among the best in the country. They have low crime, good culture and entertainment options. Weather is cold, which is great if you enjoy winter weather, but not so good if you don't like that. The main detraction for the state is its higher than average living costs, ranking 43 out of 50 states in the cold winter weather. Florida has the highest number of retirees in the country, so maybe they know something. Not only do you get warm weather year-round in much of the state, the average yearly temperature here is a pleasant 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius, but the tax situation is particularly friendly for retirees. Florida has no income tax, estate tax, or inheritance tax. They don't tax Social Security or other retirement income either. Healthcare availability is among the best, but the cost of that healthcare is higher than average. Quality of life, considering entertainment options, is also top-notch. Pretty much the only thing you'll need to worry about is the scorching hot weather in the summer, and of course an increasing number of hurricanes. Oh, and they also have a higher than average crime rate, so that's something to be careful of. Idaho, as you probably know, is known for their potatoes, but it's also one of the most affordable states. Although they do have a 6% sales tax and income tax, they do not tax Social Security and do not have an estate or inheritance tax. Natural beauty and outdoor entertainment, particularly in the winter, is abundant. There are low crime rates, good healthcare scores for their retirees. They scored top 10 in well-being, low cost of living, and low healthcare costs. The main drawbacks are the lack of cultural options and cold winter weather. Utah has the second best overall health in the country for its 65 and over community. It's one of the largest states in land area, and they have a myriad of options for outdoor recreation. They have 5 national parks and 5 national forests. Cost of living is lower than average, and their overall crime rates are among the lowest in America. They do tax Social Security, but overall tax rates are relatively low. And the poverty rate among seniors is also the 3rd lowest in the country. Access to health care is rated high. The main drawbacks for Utah would be the cold winter weather and a lack of a culturally diverse population. I hope this list helps simplify the decision process for you when the time comes to retire. Do you agree with the list? Do you live in one of these states? If so, please feel free to share your opinion. And if you have any other information to add, please post it in the comments below. I think it could help a lot of people. And if you like this video, give me a like and feel free to share with others. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.